Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield First Pass through New Game Plus. We're on the Destroyer and we are doing the Dark Universe ones. We have, after the last episode, we had this one pop up, Grav Whispers Above. The sensor hub hanging over this world has been listening too well for too long. Sorry. Its arrays should be blind with age, yet its logs keep catching the same faint distortion on different patrol routes, from different captains always cutting through the same thin slice of orbit. Leaving it up means every faction with a clearance badge can keep quietly rewriting whatever it hears, turning his trail into random noise whenever it suits them. So far everything points the same way: a dead boy with missing minutes, a sideways scar in a farm field, neon whispers about temporary routes, and now the station hearing the same wrong note often enough that chances stopped being an excuse. So to destroy the Grav Echo readout at Trinia, I think that's 10, X is 10, Trinia 10. So that is what we're going to do. Oh, night! What the hell is this? Oop.
Nice! That ruined their shield.
Was that what we were supposed to destroy? I don't think so. All this debris here. Ah, come on. No, this is what we were supposed to destroy, is
People
this.
say I need more hulks. Right.
When the hub ruptured its last buffeted frames, unfroze into a single clean spike on your console, a narrow jump profile repeating the same heading you first saw whispered in that forgotten farm sky. Forgotten farm sky. Down in Neon's underbelly, the pattern smells like money and blood. Captains taking the same crooked slice of sky. Medics treating burns that look more like field shear than gunfire. Brokers suddenly trading in old patrol data. If I lean into this, I am stepping into a marketplace of secrets where every answer has a price and Rajun ears are never far away. It is messy, dangerous, crowded with other people's sins, but it might show me who has been paying to keep those anomalies misfiled as malfunctions. Oh, this is another one where I get a choice. The farm ring angle is quieter, more mechanical, almost honest on the surface. A forgotten food rig turned permanent. Its plumbing altered by someone who thinks in flow rates and vector diagrams, not bribes. Following that lead means crawling through an old ship's bones, tracing which temporary feeds were left drawing power, and why a grow rack needs its own dedicated jump calibration. It is slower work, more solitude, fewer guns in my face, but if he built a habit of hiding inside stopped gap fixes, this is where his hand will be clearest. So I will trace those forgotten farm ring mods, or I will follow the crooked neon routes. So when I redo this, because you know, when I go through Unity and I can redo all this, these ones that have choices, I can choose the other alternative. I'm gonna go with the a glow rack needs its own dedicated jump calibration. Is slower work, more solitude, fewer guns in my face. But if he built a habit of hiding inside stopped gap fixes, this is where his hand will be clearest. I went for the first one, the top one on the first time I had the alternative. So I'm going to go on the bottom one. Or should I keep that? That way I know when I go back through these again to always take the second choice instead of the first choice. I'm sure it'll lead me to the same end. It's just that the journey there will be different. I will follow the crooked neon routes. I just have to remember that I'm always going to do the first choice on these.
Talking about you. That's 3. Right there.
Okay, underbelly of vectors. So I wonder if these are going to have the same kind of stuff. So, coincidences pile up faster down here than trash in the gutters. Too many captains paid in quiet credits for runs that skirt the same empty patch of sky. Too many street medics patching burns that do not match any weapon on the market. And a few data brokers suddenly very interested in an old UC telemetry. This is where routes get bent, names get shaved off manifests, and somebody who understands jump physics a little too well can hide their trail inside other people's crimes. So far the path is a dead boy with scrambled logs, a homestead field scarred like something tried to land sideways, and an orbiting station that heard the same static whisper 3 separate times before its crew called it malfunction. Locate the Grav Runner dossier at Neon Underbelly. Oh, so I'm going to Neon, am I? Okay.
You want to take some time to relax here, I get it. Just don't get too lost in the distractions. See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been here in this Unity. I wanted to make Sam active, but I don't know if I can with Barrett's quest. I want to make him as main companion. Yeah, he cannot be removed as the main companion. That's what I thought. Okay. Damn. Sorry, Sam. I thought so. Alright guys, let's go to the underbelly. I'm gonna pick up a whole bunch of quests along the way here, we know that. You just look at the lights, look at everything. It just looks so much better with that. Taking off that cinematic color filter.
Some kind of checkpoint ahead. Let's let them do their job so we can move along. See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy.
I mean, look at how bright that is. I mean, Neon is always bright, but the colors just seem better.
Had an off-world? Got another report of you taking down some scum out there. As long as we don't have to deal with it, works for me. Take this, I suppose.
Thank you, dude.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Yeah.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Okay, speak to Nessa. Yeah, I won't be doing that.
New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora.
Yeah.
After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
Nope. Oh, I'm not new here at all. I grew up in the alleys of Ebside, yep.
Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary.
You have a right to tell me you have no right. I can legally carry it around. No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge.
Yep.
Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
Got it.
Perfect. All right, then. That's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
How did a chem like Aurora become legal to buy and use a neon? I know. Yep. Anyway, I'm not interested in that right now. Let's go. Come on. Come on, guys.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology.
Yep, already got my first activity. Well, actually my second one. Okay, we need to go over here, guys.
I would have loved to hang around here as a kid. Now I realize how dangerous that could be.
Yep. Wow, let me just look at the colors. It just looks better. I mean, even this stuff here. Going into the underbelly. I know I can't pick up anything here, so that's fine. That's a citizen. You just grabbed that out of the blue, didn't you? Credits. Grab that out of your butt. Don't mind me. Always. Oh, there's my destroyer, Midas. Cool. It's always so dreary here. Oop, am I going the right way? Did it take me to the wrong place? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure my way around here. Underbelly. Uh-oh.
Tell me you scanned that one. Okay, good. You got it.
Ah, you startled me. Mind giving me some space?
Well, here's the choice. Surrender or die. Feel free to think about it.
What? There must be a mix-up.
This isn't complicated. Turn yourself in, pay a fine, do the time, live your life. Easy.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that big of a deal after all.
Look, I'm not judging you, but the bounty says you're guilty. I can't leave empty-handed. Yeah, the bounty says you're...
I guess it doesn't matter if I say I didn't do it then. Finally! I can't live like this anymore either. I'm ready to make things right. What a relief.
Okay. So what was she? She was selling human organs to Chunks manufacturing facilities. Oh my god. Running an Ashta fighting ring. Selling fake used ship warranties and impersonating a robot. I love that, impersonating a robot, but selling human organs to Chunks? Shame on Chunks. Okay. So I'm trying to get to the underbelly. All right, here we go. Finally.
Everything good?
I'm feeling all right. Got a few health issues I'm working through. The worrying isn't helping, but I'll be okay.
All right, guys, we're going down another elevator.
We need to stop by Euphorica later. Relax a bit.
Yeah, hit me.
Oh, it's taking us out? No, it's not. Okay, the underbelly is right. The underbelly is across this way. I forgot. It's been a while since I've been down in the underbelly in Neon.
Here's where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean creating Aurora out of fish guts, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, out of chasm base.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadibo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Generdyne. I think the warehouses are over here. Maybe? Oh no, here it is. Grab Runner Dossier. Let's take a look at this. A corrupt courier's notes, neon backroom whispers, and a farmer's stray shuttle all spiral around the same call sign and jump corridor, finally sketching a path toward the next shadow he vanished into. So that goes into Scars in Soil. Locate the Grab Scored Barrel at New Homestead. The ground around this quiet settlement still remembers what no one here will describe. Soil meant for crops has been fused and pitted in a rough circle as if something far heavier than any barn shuttle bled its wake across the homestead and left in a tearing hurry. This is the only place where strange gravity scars and your frontier community's sudden silence overlap, where whatever was offloaded or hidden would have brushed against ordinary lives before vanishing back into the lanes. So far, the trail is a half-erased sensor reading over an empty world, a frightened story told in orbit about a ship that never showed on scopes, and the way every local here talks around the night their sky hummed and nobody was supposed to see it. Okay. Can we just jump there? Homestead. That way I don't have to go all through Neon. Okay. So there's my marker. Locate the Grab Scored Barrel at New Homestead. Is it outside? Or is it down underneath? His New Homestead is underneath. I have a feeling it's underneath. Otherwise, maybe? Okay, these are storage boxes. Oop, one last jump here. So this is it over here. Grab scored barrel. Buried under dust and fertilizer labels, the barrel's metal tells a different story. The saturations from a grab field knitting too close to the surface, a pattern you have already seen burned into rock in relay data. Its markings line up with that first corrupted readout in deep orbit and the quiet gap in the patrol grid, and they do not belong anywhere near a settlement this small. Rajun's tower is the loud path, bright lights, security badges, and executives who pretend they do not recognize the name on my lips. If I dig there, I am cutting into life's fresh. If I dig there, I am cutting into live fresh corporate shipping. Black clinic runs, grab spikes, smooth out of the ledgers by very expensive hands. High risk, higher leverage. If I can pry loose the routes they are hiding, I will not just know where he went next, I will know who paid to look the other way. That kind of knowledge spends well if it does not get me spaced first. The relay bunker is the quiet path. Dust, dead animals, and one forgotten grid still whispering to itself. No polished lies there, just few patrol data and a string of anomalies that look more and more like a single pilot threading the same forbidden bandit sky. Less noise, more time alone with whatever those readings really mean. If there is a pattern he did not intend anyone to see, it will be entombed in those racks, waiting for the first fool stubborn enough to wake it. I will dig into Rajun's hidden route. I said I will do all the first choices this time around, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Yes, Cleo. So, vectors of a mission. Locate the Grab Corridor manifest on Neon Rajun headquarters. Rajun keeps the real maps behind glass and smiles, and this tower is where those routes are brought, erased, and quietly rewritten. Only here do corporate shipping logs, black clinic contracts, and off-the-books transit corridors intersect in a way that can trace one pilot who never flies the same line twice. To understand where he is going, you need to see which grab spikes their executives pretend not to notice, and which runs never make it onto official schedules at all. So far, the trail is a chain of scrubbed sensor buoys, a silenced freighter in high orbit, and nervous settlers who swear their rescuer flew a ship no registry will own. Alright, so locate the Grav Corridor manifest at Neon. So I have to go back to Neon, do I? Okay.
Neon. I've heard some wild tales of this place. Not sure how much of those tales are true, though.
That badass. Anyway. So am I going to have to sneak in? I wonder?
How you liking that laser gun? Pew, pew.
Those packs. Got those too. Don't even bother with me. That's right.
Those corporate skills. Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Tranquility. Aha. Grab Corridor manifest. Buried among routine hauler routes and sanitized medical shipments, a thin thread of jumps repeats the same impossible angles, skirting known anomalies like someone tracing scars on the void. Cross-checking those paths against earlier finds, the pattern tightens around one nameless stretch of space, the same disturbance you first sniffed at a forgotten boy, then heard whispered over drinks on that quiet farming rock where nobody wanted to admit who recalibrated their sky.
Challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills.
Locate echoes of array. Locate the array data sketch at Trinia 2A. So So we're going back to Trinia. The asteroid belt is the only place this fragment could survive unnoticed. Tucked between dead rock and background noise is signal warped by drifting stone and old collision scars. Whoever seeded it here understood grav drive telemetry and how to hide a map inside the static, counting on distance and radiation to erase the last trace of a forbidden patron. But stone shifts, sensors grow sharper, and whispers about a missing pilot and a lost experiment have pulled too many eyes toward these broken orbits to ignore. So far, the trail runs like this scattered data in a forgotten system, a hushed exchange above a quiet colony, and the growing suspicion that all those grab spikes and redacted logs are pieces of one long erased jump. Okay, so we're going to Trinia. Okay. But there's nothing here. Is it in orbit? Locate the array data sketch at. Okay, so here it is. Unknown location. Oh, am I supposed to activate it or blow it up? Oh, I meant the E. I hit the wrong E. I mean, I hit the E, but it was... You know what I mean. I hit him when I shouldn't have. Okay, come on. Can we... Oh, I'm supposed to hit the R key. Okay. Lines of distorted grab data straighten into a familiar pattern, and the sketch stops being theory and resolved into a route only one pilot would trust. Every mark echoes a previous anomaly you traced from deep orbit, the quiet exchanges above their farming outpost, and the field readings salvaged from shattered stone, all now pointing toward the same hidden array.
You're messing with the fleet, lady!
What? Lady? How do you know I'm a lady?
Target's grav drive is offline. Nice work.
Come on, can we get up there? Alright, so I need to go over here to... Where am I trying to get to? Ah! It's just too much shit in the sky. Mission, alright. Oh, we're going to an event. Defeat Henri Vector. Aha! So we got a name. So this one says, gravity's out here. The rock itself hums with the residue of what he has been doing. The mining complex was never built to host grav drive arrays, yet the shafts run straight into dense veins that bend readings, masking field tests from distant UC sensors and Freestar patrols alike. In these tunnels, he can hide unstable prototypes between loaders and ore hoppers, burn stolen fuel, and dump irradiated slag into the walls, while the workers call it a bad day in the drills. This is where his pattern converges, where every anomalous route, every missing crate, every grab spike along the hauler lanes finally points. By the time the alarms trip, he will be one trigger pull from erasing the last proof of his part in the tender misjump and stepping fully into the shadows he helped Reyes open. Who's Reyes? The earliest version of how this began has already been traded away in bar stories and half-wiped logs, but the trail is clear enough now. Remote data pads with scrambled signatures, a silent recorder drifting in orbit, hushed talk in a farming settlement, and a bruised asteroid field full of broken echoes, all narrowing toward this buried heart. Okay. Gravities of Guilt. Defeat Henri Vector Mueller at abandoned mine. Okay.
Greetings, Captain.
Greetings. Up we go to this abandoned mine. Okay. There are people walking around. And what are they going to be? A radar? Is that what that said? A radar something? A radar tyrant. We got a turret up there. No more. Another radar tyrant up here.
Let's go!
Dude. I suppose you're gonna go hide, huh? Come on out of there. Well, you just killed yourself.
I should have packed a sweater.
Should have packed a sweater. Are you gonna stand or not?
Never mess with the code.
Alright, I'm not hitting anybody because they're all hiding. Oh, you went in there. I saw you. You went in there. Alright, this isn't gonna work. I gotta get moving.
Time to tango.
Yep, time to tango. We gotta get closer. They're hiding from us. Here we go, we got him. Oop, we got one down here, I think. Unless you're inside. I think you might be down underneath. Someone keeps going in and out of that building. Okay. What are you shooting at? Somebody's shooting at something here. Nope, come on. Got you. Got another turret up there? He's our radar tyrant. that? That's a miner. Oh. You guys killed a miner? Okay. This is a new place I've never been in before. Come on. Can we just move? Well, there should be a body over here somewhere, obviously. That's why this is here. Okay. I want to go up in that first off before we do anything else. Yeah, you guys were in there killing things, weren't you? I know it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thrax. You got in there for a reason. You're in my way. Yeah, K-19. Don't look guilty. Yeah, I knew what you were doing. They just go off on their own. Looks like you guys had fun in here, huh? An Astra on you? Yeah, I saw the guys running in here, so I figured you were having somebody was having a field day with them. I mean, they're still playing out there. I can hear them. I've never seen this faction before, so this is a brand new one, the radar one. This is another miner. Oh. Oh, that's for the turret. All that flashing means that there's somebody still fighting. Okay, and you also have was there another building? I think there were. I thought there was. I mean, other than the one we have to go into. I'm just looking for bodies. Here's one over here. That's a sadist. That said it was a sadist. Okay, we have sentient AI. Storage crate. Do we have a body over here? We do. Oh, it's another miner. It was supposed to have been an abandoned mine, I thought. Yeah, it says abandoned mine. Oop. On more.
Well, they don't need it now.
No, they were killed. Alright, time to go in. Come on in. Since my people are all with me, and they are, Thrax and I don't know who's fighting who down there. Yeah, because they're all here with me. Here's... Yeah. Because I don't think they could have gone into the mining complex on their own. Since it's a transition. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way they could have got in here on their own. So they're fighting something. But there are bodies here because it's probably them fighting the miners. Did I miss that over there? I did. I know where we have to go. We have to go down. Okay, we have an explosives warning. I think I've seen this one before. Please, please, please put all the explosive in the storage. Come on. This is a locked door. I think this goes...
That had worse.
All right, here we go. Oh, there goes Drax.
Your time's coming up.
They can't see.
There's a miner, another one, and we're just sitting there watching the boob tube, and you...
Fire! Fire!
This is my favorite part.
Die already!
We'll do a quick save.
Ah, son of a... You mess with me?
Ooh, come on. Can I get up there? Am I stuck somewhere? Damn it. Alright. I was trying to get up to her up there. Where'd she go? Oh well, that's a body I'm gonna miss. Okay. So we have Drift into Catastrophe. That's a new one. We were never meant to be out this far. Scarrunner was a hauler, not an explorer, but one little routing optimization slipped in during a maintenance cycle and nobody bothered to roll it back. Cheaper fuel, tighter jumps, the kind of thing captains brag about over drinks. Then the plotted path started leaning, just a faction, toward that junk-choked path patch near the veil. Every run, same tiny adjustment, same quiet deviation that never tripped an alarm. Now I am floating in a dead ship, staring at logs that show how a minor tweak got copied, normalized, and finally steered us straight into the teeth of someone else's math. Yeah.
What?
Was that a spacer myth that I just heard? Nope. Okay.
Now, let's see what's in there.
Well, I know there's cutters in there that I don't care about. Showers. More harvested organs. You know, these harvested organs wouldn't be any good after sitting around all this, right? I mean, the count, oh, we already, oh, but there's a cred stick under, oh, there we go. I didn't mean to shoot my gun. Oop, come on, these damn benches, pain. Oh, I'm just gonna open them just because. But I know what they are. They're just cutters. Thing over here. I think she was. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Pick, do a save. I think I have a lot of utility. Oh. Sometimes you have to take the time to look in these little boxes because they'll hide stuff in them. Oh, what did I see down there? It's stolen artwork. Oh, and back here. What's that? Is it heart? It's nothing. Oh, I didn't need that minor utility. Not sure if I need that or not. Oop, there's one of those little xenobugs.
Nice work extracting that sample.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is this for science, profit, or snacks?
Snacks. It's for snacks. Barrett. You ought to know that by now. All right. Ooh, look at everything in here. that one of those? No, it is not. Nothing special. We got comlink. I thought that was for mine. Let's go over here on this other side. There's your mines. Look at all these. The Whispers and the Gale. I think these are ones I've already had. I thought this posting would be quiet, a place to age out my contract with bad copy and routine patrol schedules, maybe write up a few spacer dispatches and call it duty. Instead, I am drowning in other people's weather. They come in waves, farmhands with sunburned faces, raider captains still smelling of coolant, one list rep who looked like she had not slept any week. They argue about what they saw out there, always starting with something small, a storm that arrived hours early, a squall that parted just wide enough for one ship and then slammed shut on the escorts, a transponder that winked out precisely when the ion reading spiked. Well, who can control storms? I read this one before, and I thought about that. Now that I know what this is about, how can someone control the weather like that? I stringed their accounts up on the wall because there is nowhere else to put them. At first it was just to keep them straight in my head, a way to prove to myself it was all coincidence. But the pins keep landing in the same rough arc, across different systems, different months, different insurance forms that all said the same thing in nicer language, unavoidable conditions. What no one mentions, unless they forget I am listening, is the pilot, always the same shape of her, even when the details change. Quiet, watches the sky more than the room, talks like she learned standard late and still thinks in another tongue, pays in full but leaves as soon as the clouds start building. Looking at this wall now, I cannot tell if we missed her for years because the pattern was too small or because none of us really wanted to admit the storms might have a favorite. Yeah, I do remember that one. Dust shifted lanes. I docked her because the tanks were low and the crew was tired, not because I believe in ghost currents and cursed lanes like the locals do. Then I pulled yesterday's drab dump and watched our course bend 3 degrees starboard without a single correction logged, same as the old timers swear it always does over their valley. The station master just shrugged and said some paths are easier not to question, especially when the cargo keeps moving and the bodies stay far enough away to forget. I do not know if I am more afraid of phantom gravity or the way everyone prefers the story that hurts them least. Okay. And then Graveyard Ledger Trail. I am writing this from a maintenance alcove that smells like coolant and old paper, which tells you everything about the kind of place this is. Out here manifests change in the time it takes a board clerk to look away, and no one notices if a freighter's mass reading is a little off or its route history does not match the stamp. I have been combing through half-burnt logs and ghost entries all shipped, and I keep seeing the same thing. Jumps filed one way, radiation signatures insisting they went somewhere else first. Funny thing is, none of this would be on my mind if I had not cut a corner 2 weeks back, letting a convoy through on a hunch because the queue was long and the supervisor was on my neck about throughput. Tiny decision gone in a heartbeat. Now I see that same convoy's ID echoed in the dead survey site's data, and in a story a neon dockhand swears he heard from somebody who was actually there. It feels like I kicked a stone out of a wall without thinking, and only now do I hear the rocks shifting further in. So because he got lax in his job, some people died. Okay. Time to do a quick save, because you know we're gonna have some combat down here with these radar things, these radar people, a new faction. I'm not seeing any ore to mine.
Huh?
Oops! I was trying to run away here. And you're trying to get away over there. Ooh, I thought I healed myself.
Today's not gonna be your day now.
All right, come on. How did you get up there? Okay.
All yours.
More miners. That's a UC Marine. All right, I need to get up over there.
Me and my friend here are gonna teach you manners.
That's where I need to go, is up there.
Really get your blood pumping, huh?
Oops, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Another one of you did. Oh, quit throwing those grenades. Have a spacers? How come we can have a spacer slate when they're not spacers? They even have different outfits on. Alright guys, I'm going up. I'm going up because my...
Really get your blood pumping, huh?
Alright, where's he at? Come on, can you just get him? Alright, he's the guy that I was after. I want to get his body before I lose him. He's just gonna have the slate on Henri. Okay, got you. Get him, Thrax! Oops! Got one over there. Nope, we got one more. have some neat outfits. Oh, he did too! He did too! When was the last time I saved? I should have saved after I killed the guy. Yeah. Cause he's up over there. Oh, quit throwing your crap at me. Where do you think you're hiding? I thought you were dead already. Let's get you. You're the one I'm after.
I don't.
All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead and save before I do that again. Oh, is that you messing with me? Okay. Alright, who's shooting at me? Alright, get over here. Where are you at? There you are.
You're already
Oh, I see. Canine is after you, isn't he? Well, I think we did it that time. Whew.
We should probably look up that console on the bridge. Maybe somebody left a helpful note for us.
Oh, you think so? Okay, we got bodies here. We got lots of bodies to pick up. I know there was another body over here. See, that should have, So, let's look at his note. Here it is. Henri Victor Mueller Crew Journals. I used to like long burns alone, nose pointed toward systems and nothing but the hum of the drive and my own breathing. Lately I keep catching myself turning down the cockpit lights and staring into the reflection because I swear there was something just behind it. Not a ship on scope, not a wake on the sensors, more like a wait in the dark waiting for me to blink. They say I'm the one who made that corridor scarred. They said it quietly, of course, behind closed doors in Garrigon and Cheyenne, where the air smells like old coolant and paperwork. Reyes gave them numbers. I gave them trajectories. When the tender never came back, the numbers survived. No one ever wants to admit it was the angles. Easier to blame a freak event, easier to bury a flight log than a pilot. So I walked out. UC stamped me unreliable and everyone pretended that was the end of it. Trackers were happy enough to pay for a man who knows where not to jump. I told myself I was buying space. Time to trace those same harmonics without an admiral breathing down my neck. Now it is different. Ever since that unauthorized pole near Ptolemy, the one where the stars tilted for a happy heartbeat, I hear things when I run my fingers over the nav console, a second voice under my own, suggesting tiny course corrections, whispering about cleaner solutions no chart has room for. It is quieter out here on the edge of the scarred corridor, but the silence is never empty. I chose this stretch because it is already broken. The boys lie, the sensor nets flicker, and every faction pretends they only patrol it for safety, not because they are terrified something else might come through. If I am going to find out what really happened, it will be here, in the same knife cut of space where we first tore the fabric wrong. So there is something weird going on here. I keep telling myself the eyes in the dark are just other hunters, that the feeling of being watched is Sysdep, Freestar, Rajun, take your pick. But when the drive is idling and the hull is still, I hear a rhythm in the field noise, like someone tapping out primes on the bulkhead, waiting for me to answer. So there is still some kind of big mystery here. It isn't just, some of these people are doing it for their own gain, but this guy is talking about something mysterious. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this episode. I have bodies to pick up, and I have a bridge to look at, I guess, because that Barrett says something about some kind of information left there. I don't know if it's something important. Look at how deep that is down there. But yeah, I got a lot of bodies to pick up and this area to go through, because I don't know if I've ever... I think I've been here before. I'm not sure. It looks similar but different, you know what I mean? So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.